Hey everybody, it's Barb here. If you've seen my recent video, I've just reached the level 100 on the new Glyph. And I was talking a bit about the 25, and there is actually a Chinese Barb that has done it just now. He messaged me. I've been messaging back and forward with Czing and his friend here, which name I cannot pronounce. And they have actually done T25 about an hour or 2 hours ago. And we have the footage and video right here. I apologize for the not the best quality, but they did it, guys. Barbarian tier 25 solo. And this is a tremendous achievement because, as you can see here, and I've been talked about a lot, the scaling seems to be, if you can do a 24, which is already extremely hard, to be able to do tier 25, you need times 4 damage, because the monsters have around 4 times the HP. So it is a crazy feat and very hard to beat. And apparently, like this guy here saying, he has his Glyph at level 140. So I've been chatting a bit with them. They've been grinding this hard for like 24/7. And they actually have the 140 Glyph. So yeah, getting the Glyph to a level 140 is about another like 40-50% damage increase comparison to what you have right now. Because you also, not only do you get the multiplier, but you also get more damage reduction. And you also get more berserking damage here, right? I already get 50% from my one that is level 100. But yeah, he has the Glyph, and I'll show you a screenshot later, at level 140 already. So let's go ahead and watch this run. And yeah, big shout out. I'm going to have all the link here to this in the description. It's the build we collaborated together with Czing here, and this is the guy who actually beat it. We're using a WeChat here, and we've been talking with him. I did it. This is the guy who cleared it. So big props to him. Sorry again here for the quality, guys, but this is what we have here on Bilibili. Yeah, and this is how the clear looks. Let's just watch like this. So he has red spiders in a cathedral, and this is again tier 25, the hardest dungeon there is. And he is actually kind of blasting this stuff. Like you can see here, he's hitting for like yeah, like 6 billion, 7 billion here, like roughly. Again, the quality is very poor. I may ask them for a better video quality. I don't know, like, because if you're not logged in here on Bilibili, it's a bit lackluster with the quality. But yeah, the red spiders here, this is the mob type that basically gives the most progression. And you can see here, he's like rocking 1 million attack power. He has actually blue gems now. But apart from it, he's playing the exact same setup. And in the start, you could see he only snapshots the convention of elements aspect. The elements aspect. I'm always saying convention of elements because it is from V3. But yeah, you see here, he's switching his weapon right now. Air boom. That's the weapon switch. That's all you need to do. Snapshot the weapon. And yeah, open map and the best mob type in the game. The red spider, I think, is by far the best mob type. Yeah, I'm not going to watch the entire thing because it's so pixely. I'm just going to explain to you what's happening here and how he does it. So basically, he is choosing in the setup, like we did as well in our setup, he's choosing to give up the melted heart to get the banished lords. And with that, you need a lot of toughness. And I'm not sure which pants he played in that video, but I was talking a lot with him. And they were either going to play Will, or I don't know if I have one right now here. There is another 1.4 multiplier that you can get on the pants. Yeah, I don't think I have it right now. Oh yeah, here, this one. While enemies are unstoppable, you deal 40x damage to them. So what this allows you is, it allows you to keep your defensive rolls on your chest, but still get the 1.4 damage multiplier whenever the enemies become unstoppable. And you stun them a lot with your concussion, and that's exactly what he's doing here. At least that's what he was meant to do. He said to me that he was playing like with the wrong pants or something. I'm not sure. Yeah, here. Agreed, it's crazy he put on the wrong pants. So he was like, we were talking and theory crafting, and yeah, they wanted to play the unstoppable one here for 1.4x. But I'm not sure which pants he ended up playing with. If it was the defense one, we might see it in the end here. But yeah, it's basically the same footage. Again, I have the build link in the description. I'm going to put it exactly like it is optimal. So we're probably giving up another defensive roll on the pants just to get more damage. The bleeding roll. So yeah, you see he's already like going out of time here. And he has like crazy density in this clear. It's just so sad that the quality is so bad. Yeah, it's pixel gaming here. Yeah, he has big pulls here, many elites, all grouped together. That's the only way, guys. And he does a fantastic job of just pulling them all and getting them. Yeah, here's the credits down here as well. Special thanks to Seizing, Kang, Killa, AIHQ. I don't know what the translation is doing. B Now, Dao, Lao, Yu, and Rob, as well as all the water friends in the creator camp who have always supported us. Yeah, so this was a big community effort. Like, it was not only like one person. There's just many people involved here, as he's shouting out in the comments. And yeah, he finally did. I remember he was pushing all day yesterday in 2025. He was getting close, but the Bloodseekers here are a real big problem for people, because they just live so long. And he had a really lucky spawn. So not only, guys, it's going to be fishing all over again, because you need a good mob type, which is this red spiders is the best mob type in the game by a significant margin. You need to fish for the right map. You see here, this cathedral map has a pretty open layout. There's also some other ones, like the Mallwood one is pretty good. The Ulur's Cave seems pretty good. Like, there's a few open layouts and a few like really narrow layouts, which are pretty bad. But this is definitely the best mob type, and one of the, like, this is 100% the best mob type. Like, these big spiders, and when you kill them, they spawn even more small spiders, and they give you all kinds of buffs on the Barb. And yeah, the elites are also very good, because they are mostly like these big spiders. They are mostly melee focused, so they just follow you all the time. Yeah, this is the China tier 25 clear. You see, this is like all melee. Like, they all like just follow him, and he can like slap them easily. So he's like scaling the weapon switches again, like doing Earth Striker. So he's doing the Earth Striker here, plus the Banished Lord to proc his overpowers. And yeah, he's rocking this. Like, he's just cruising through, making big pulls. Even got a Blast Wave Shrine. Obviously, Blast Wave Shrine is also really good, because on the Blast Wave Shrine you can scale with your overpower, you can scale with all your generic damage multipliers, and the Blast Wave Shrine also scales your Tears of Blood. Again, the quality is so bad, sorry about that. It scales with your Tears of Blood, so you get another times 5.5. He like, again, he has a level 140 gem, right? So I think he's actually getting 600%, like times 7 damage out of the Blast Wave Shrine as well. And so here this helped him a lot to clear all this, finish all these monsters. Yeah, my Glyph is not high enough. Like, my Glyph is level 100, and he was saying, he was pushing yesterday all day with a level 135 Glyph, and he couldn't do it. And today he has it on like 140, so another 5 levels, which is, I don't know, another like 50% multiplicative damage on the Glyph. Something like that. Like, every level counts, guys. It goes up like crazy. Because the way it works is like, this like, all these little nodes here are separate multipliers to each other, contributing for the final one. So 4% times 4% is a bit more than 8. So it goes up like crazy if you multiply them all together. We can see his Glyph later. People did it in night days, man. It's supposed to be impossible. Okay, you see he has actually 4 minutes left. And he got a super lucky spawn. So you see, the problem with the Bloodseekers is they run away constantly. Especially if you have the Sorcerer. The Sorcerer one, I think, is by far the worst. Like, the Sorcerer one just teleports away all the time. And he got lucky. He got a Druid and the Barb, which are basically the 2 melee guys. And you see, they always aggro on him. And I think there's only one ranged guy. I'm not sure which. If it's a Necro, it's definitely not a Sorcerer. Like, the Sorcerer would have already ported away. So I don't know if you fought the Bloodseekers a lot, but if you have a Sorcerer, it's GG for many classes, because she just constantly ports away. She's never on you, and she casts this, like, I think it's the Frozen Orb or something like that. It does insane damage. So he got a really good spawn on top of this. So he has perfect mob type, one of the top maps, a good pylon with Blast Wave Shrine, and he has like 2 out of 3 melee Bloodseekers, which is the dream, because you just go on the range guy and the 2 melee guys will just run to you. So like this, he can kind of keep them, like, you know, relatively good together, because like Hoda has a big AoE. You see here his Quake is pretty big. So he manages to hit them all 3 at the same time. And you notice he's like still pretty squishy. He's losing a lot of life when he's standing in those pulls. He has a lot of healing, so he's gonna get it back. But it is no joke. If you play without Melted Heart in these high tiers on a Barb, you know what I'm talking about. Like, the Bloodseekers, they hurt you, man. They hurt you big time. So he also got, like, I think a good RNG on the FXs, or he's also playing it very good, of course. So I guess this is not easy. Like, it looks easy, like on the final clear, but trust me, like, he's on the brink of death many times when he's losing the life. But yeah, it's actually really looking different from other Bloodseeker fights that I've seen from him, because I think the FXs are good and they are just melee guys. So they are always together. Look, he manages to hit them all at the same time. And he has still 2 minutes left. So I think he's finishing this with like a minute left almost, which is insane, right? Yeah, his life is like pretty good actually. Like he's dancing a bit when they do affixes. Like here you see it's going down to like half, but it's not even in injured range. And again, he has injured damage reduction. And yeah, he finishes one of them, and now it becomes a lot easier. When one of them is dead, there's obviously a huge reduction in the affixes. So now there's only 6 affixes. And yeah, he's clearing it. This is a crazy dungeon, guys. And yeah, congrats to him. Like he just cleared it, man. Like again, he was working hard for it. Like I don't know how they leveled the glyph so fast. Here you can see the achievements that you get. So obviously, if you go in game, GG, 25 done, you get the. I don't have it yet, obviously, because my glyph is only level 100. I think with a level 100 glyph, it's impossible. Where do I see this? It's collections, right? And then challenges. You can see here there is End of Suffering, or End to Suffering. It's a pretty fitting name. Complete the Abattoir of Zir tier 25. And Blizzard said it's basically impossible to beat this. And they have made it really hard, again, if you go by the scaling. So if you can beat 24, you're not even close to beating 25. Like you need another 4 times damage. So if you are like, I don't know, let's say you are pushing a 19. So you are like, you know, times 4, and then here times double again, so times 8, and then another times double, 16. So on a 19, you would need like about times 16 to times 20 damage. So if you can clear a 19, you need 20 times more damage to clear a 25. And this is very hard to do, and he did it. He had, I think, almost perfect RNG, and I mean, they created a super strong build like the China weapon switch Barb. It is crazy. And again, credits to all these beautiful people here and the entire community coming together and doing this. And I think he's going over his gear now after the clear. So let's see what he's actually going to do. Yeah, we'll talk about if I'm going to do it. Like, because leveling this glyph, man, like, they had some big dedication getting it up to 140, like, within these couple days, man. I think they were playing 24/7 for, like, 5 days straight. So I don't know exactly how that worked. But it is crazy to me, like, you know, like, them getting the glyph up. I don't know what your guys' glyph level is and how long it takes you, but I did some estimations, and it would take me, to get it to 150, or get it to 200, it would take me, let's see, and then we go over his gear. So rough estimation here on the glyph level, like, assuming we run 19 in, like, 4 minutes, maybe we can do it faster in community and with sharing and stuff. But yeah, it would take 80 hours to get it from level 100 to 150, and would take another about 120 hours to get it to 200. So a total of 220 hours. And if we change this time, obviously, it becomes a lot more reasonable, right? Let's say you can do 3 minutes, then it's only 160 hours. But most people, they will do this like in 6 minutes, so it's going to take them like, I don't know, just to get it from level 100 to 200, we're going to take them like 300 hours. And yeah, I can put in any number here that I want. Like, we can maybe even, at some point, we can speed farm a tier 24. So I'm thinking, you know, before you clear 25, it would probably be better. Before you can clear 25, you could probably speed run a tier 24, because again, the monsters have 4 times less HP. So yeah, maybe if you can speed farm, let's make this C25. So that would be obviously significantly less, almost half the time, right? If we can speed farm tier 24s, but we're not there yet. And even with a level 100 glyph, I tried it yesterday, you cannot comfortably speed farm this. Maybe like this guy here, level 140 glyph. So let's go over his gear. Maybe it's possible. But yeah, I think it's gonna be yeah, pretty insane to do. Again, guys, here's the link. I'm gonna put all this in the description as well. Big shout out, big congratulations. So he actually played with disobedience on his pants. Right, let's see. What did he have on the chest? That's what he meant. Dude. Okay, boys. So he cleared the run. Like, this is exactly what he was talking about. What's crazier is he put on the wrong pants. I don't know when. Did he do a switch? Because he has double disobedience in this video. So he was actually missing either a damage reduction roll or, again, the... So what you usually have on the pants in the OG build, you have damage reduction. But again, we were talking about switching it to Exploiter's aspect here for another 1.4, which is about 50% uptime, because the monsters become untouchable pretty fast. It's actually pretty cool. Like, you have 1.4 against them when they are not stunned, and you have 1.24 against them when they're stunned. So you have constant damage increase. And he was essentially missing it. So he had Shaco, Disobedience, on his chest. This is the Quake one, and then he has Disobedience on his pants, because again he said to me, seizing, that he had the wrong pants on. So, dude, like this run is just crazy, man. Like it's just such a crazy run, and don't get this the wrong way, guys. This is still extremely hard. In before, people in the comment will say double disobedience snapshot bug. Maybe he gets more armor, like 2 times disobedience. No, he just forgot. He had the wrong pants. And then the berserking on the boots. This is relentless. So just like in the build planner. Again, we have the full build planner right here. Credits to Seizing, and this is the Seizing is the guy who combined with the community came up with the build, and this guy, he was playing it, and this is the video we're watching here of this guy. I just don't know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, I'm gonna also put this in the description. And what you can do is, if you feel like you have enough survivability, and that's what he was saying is the optimal one as well, is to put Exploiter here. Wait, is it on the pants? Oh wait, you can't put it on the pants. Yeah, you need to put it on the chest, right? I think that's why he messed up, because the Exploiter is a resource aspect, not a defensive one. So you actually have to put it on the chest, and you would have to put Disobedience here. Right? And I think that's where he messed up. Because you can't just, like, switch your pants to Exploiters. Like, it's a... Pants only get defense, so you need to switch your armor to have a utility slot and get Disobedience on the pants. And I think that's how he messed up as well. And then he has the conventional one. Obviously, he does the snapshot, like you've seen in the start of the run. Pro's probably hitting 20k armor. New snapshot. Then he's playing Doombringer. Then he's playing Grandfather. So everything that is in the planner. Then he's playing the Earth Striker, Furore, and Banished. So exactly like this planner. Again, I still recommend for most people playing it like this with the extra toughness aspect. But yeah, I'm going to put it in the notes here. If you feel like it, you can switch Disobedience to the pants and then get rid of Iron Blood, get rid of 20% DR, and get in the Exploiter. Or even play Talbot's Will, if you feel really beefy. But again, you will die, guys. If you play Talbot's Will, they will kill you. These Bloodseekers are no joke. He got a really good spawn. And yeah, that's it here. These are his vampiric powers, so no surprises here. So this is the stun one. This is resilience, damage reduction. I mean, it's basically exactly what I'm playing here. And right now I don't have them active, but I think I need to switch my... Yeah, so this is what he's playing. Ravenous, Domination, Resilience, Metamorphosis, Pray the Weak. Again, I apologize for this video quality here. There's like, I don't know how to make it in HD without making an account. And yeah, then he's going over his Paragon. So the Paragon board, he adapted my Paragon board actually. I was talking with Seizing, and they adapted, because we did some changes to the Paragon board. And yeah, he was like talking like level 130 soon, and they actually implemented. Here we're talking about the Exploiters glyph, and they actually implemented the Paragon changes. I don't know where it is. Oh yeah, here I share this connection to the the translation is so good. This is WeChat, by the way. The translation here is actually cool. You can just right-click something and you can translate it. And yeah, he's sharing this stuff, and they actually implemented the new Paragon board. Absolute positive optimization. So we did some optimizations here on the Paragon board together with you guys, together with the community. So he actually is playing the Euro board adjustment now, which is again like just has this vulnerable damage reduction here and has the extra bleeding damage reduction here, because you need it in order to go more offensive in your other things. So you can see he adapted the full board. And this is his Tears of Blood. You see this, level 140. I don't know, it's probably hard to see. But then again, we have the good tech here. I think I already sent this to my friend here, and you can just, even though it's bad quality, you can just right-click here, and it's going to translate it. So it's level 140 Tears of Blood. And yeah. Obviously the translation is like directly from Chinese, like you can't translate it one-to-one. But yeah, he's getting, he has level 140 glyph. So that is crazy. And that's how he rocked the tier, guys. Again, I'm not sure. You see here, it gives him 4.8. 4.8, I think we have 3%, yeah. So he gets another like 0.8x of every node here. which results in another crazy damage increase, and this is what makes it possible. I think this was pretty much, I don't want to say perfect, but almost perfect run. Like, you can always get better, but he had, again, good map, best monster type, good pylon, and so lucky on the bosses. So it's gonna be tremendously hard. I was already talking with teasing here that I think it's only gonna be a few people that will even have a chance. Like, I would estimate it's maximum 100 players that will ever get to beat tier 25. I think it's gonna be so close, and it might be Barbarian exclusive. There is a small chance. Obviously, you can always find a new meta or a new build, maybe something crazy, something broken, something bugged comes up. But I think it's going to be pretty much exclusive to Barbs. Maybe Sorc has a chance if you have a close to level 200 Glyph, the Ball Lightning Sorc. I think right now the highest clear of the Sorc here, there's a 22. I'm not sure if there's a higher one in China. But yeah, Sorc will definitely clear 24. Like, it's going to be easy, and then it will be hard stuck. I don't know if they can do 25. It's going to be very, very hard. I've already seen, I'm going to probably make a separate video about the Sorc. They are doing some pretty crazy stuff to get more damage. Like, they're dropping all the defense. I think top Sorcs, like I've been talking with Northwa as well quite a bit, and I think they're basically dropping all their armor. So the Sorc is playing like 5,000 armor in Abattoir of Zir tier 24. Because you need DPS. You can't make it, yeah, here's the link. You can't make it without going full DPS. So yeah, probably by the end of season, I'm expecting there is gonna be a few clears only. Like, I think there's going to be a handful of China clears, but on Europe or US, even in the West, I don't know. I would say maximum 100 people are even going to do it. I'm not even sure if I'm going to do it, because it requires, Lou, again, to have the Glyph, like minimum level 130, where you can dream of. Again, this guy, he was fishing all day. He was fishing all day before. Like, he was fishing the entire day, and he couldn't do it with level 130. And then he got it to 140, and he got this run that you just saw. So, like, even if you have these glyphs, like, you need insane RNG. You need to open hundreds and hundreds of keys to even have a shot. Again, this guy was pushing for 2 days, fishing straight, right? And yeah, with 140 glyph, he finally managed to beat it. So yeah, with level 100 glyph, like minus right now, I don't even have to try it, because I would need so much crazy RNG to align that it's just gonna be better if I just focus more time on leveling the glyph. But man, this is a hard grind. I don't even know if I'm going to do it, guys. Because, you know, you've seen the hours here. And it's basically Christmas is coming up. There's a lot of real-life things. I want to spend some time with my family and stuff. And I think this is a pretty stupid grind. So it gets a bit better, obviously, if you do it in group. But in the end, man, like, you know, this is a thing that's going to last for another, like, 4 weeks. And then it's over and deleted anyways. So I'm not sure, guys. Like, I don't really see, like, having the motivation to grind this glyph to level 150. And then the worst part is, I would like to play my Sorc as well, right? Like, I have my Sorcerer Ballerina right here. I would love to play the Sorc. But then if I go on my Sorc, you know, I've already invested, like, I don't know, 100 hours into leveling the glyph on my Barb. And then the worst part is, man, you go on your Sorcerer. And I actually wanted to do this. Like, went on the Sorcerer and, man, yeah, let's play some Sorcerer. And then you realize, you open your Paragon, and then you see you have to level the Tears of Blood all over again, man, on a new character. Oh, so this is like crazy. Like, you know, in order to play my Sorc, I need to do all that stuff again, dude. And I'm just losing it with this. Like, why is this not account bound? Like, why is it not account wide? Like, it makes no sense to me. You know, it already takes, you know, hundreds of hours to even have it on a decent level, to even unlock the second, like, range stuff. And then you have to do it again. Like, I just don't understand. Like, why? Like, whose idea was this? Like, to have it, like, separately on every character. You know, like, there's no way to even reach it on one character, realistically, for a normal player. And then this just hugely discourages me, because so many of you asked me, like, oh, man, can you play the Sorcerer? Can you try Ballerina again? Like, I loved your Ball Lightning content and things like that. And I'm like, yeah, I wish. I really want to do it, but I can't be arsed leveling this gem again, man. And oof. So yeah, we will have to see. I'm hoping that Blizzard can still change this. Like, I've left some feedback. I would really think this is only a W, guys. I don't see any reason why this would not be account-wide for everybody. So you can... I would like to try my Druid as well. Like, I've been like, you know, I wanted to do a Shred Druid. They are struggling a bit right now, but I want to try it. You know, I want to play another class. But I just can't, man. It's just like so limiting, because basically... You know, all the other guys like that play Sorc all the time, like they just have this glyph up and like I just need to level it again. And I think it's just stupid. It's just a waste of time to do this all over again on a new character. I really think it should be account-wide. But yeah, we left some feedback, guys. I hope there's going to be some changes in the future. But again, huge shout out here to all these people here, seeing this guy here who cleared it. Again, all the links are going to be in the description. I hope you enjoyed this overview. We'll see if I'm going to try to get my glyph to 240 and try this tier again. I'm still thinking about it, but again, I also want to try and play other classes, in particular the Ball Lightning Sorc. So I cannot do both. Like there's just not enough time before the season ends. So we'll see. If there's no changes coming, I don't know. I might not do it. We'll see. Hope you enjoyed this overview, my friends. Take care. Stay tuned. GG. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.